Okay, thank you. So, Anam, shall we start?
Yeah, Pallavi, we can start.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there is only one person. So do we need to wait for anyone or shall we start now?
Yeah, we can start.
Okay. Yeah, so hello everyone. Like today I will be explaining about the GitHub and GitHub desktop. So how we are using, how we will use the GitHub and GitHub desktop and how we can use this in our project. So in this session, we are going to cover from scratch and I'll give you the idea also how we are going to create the organization here and repositories and how we will make the branches. So all of these things we will see here. Yeah, so I'm first of all I'm just sharing my screen. Yeah, let me know once it is visible to you all.
Yes, Anam. It's
Okay,
visible.
okay. Yes, so I am just searching here GitHub. Okay, so first we will see how we are creating the account, how we will do sign up over the github.com, and to using with the using same credentials we will log in with GitHub desktop. So first we are seeing that we are going to sign up in github.com. So you will see here. Yes, so actually I already have an account over the github.com, so it is directly going me to the login page. But here you all can do like, so first you will be signing up. Okay, so I'm just doing this again. Yeah, so you will see like this. So you need to go here, github.com. So click here, sign into GitHub. And again that I have already an account and it is going me on this page. So I'm doing it again. Yeah, so it is better. I'm just first sign out, then I'll be signing in. Yeah, so you will see this page when you will go on github.com. So this page you will see, and you need to sign up here. Okay, so you will enter your email and you will continue. I already have an account, so what you will just do, you will enter your email, and it is nothing like that. It is just like an Facebook. You will just give the credential over here and you will be open up with an account like this only. Yeah, I do have authentication code, so I have to authenticate it. So I have to, this is zero. Yes, so my account is there. uh, and you will create your account with the with your username and email ID, and you'll get an email and through, and you will verify your email through the OTP, and you will have an account. This, so here what in the starting what we will do, so basically I'll give you an idea that you have the application here. We do have our code project here, and we do some code changes here also. So first of all I'll say like you have an application here or project folder. So you want to collaborate with other people. Okay, so when you want to collaborate with other people, then GitHub will use there. Like in GitHub, we do the we create the applications, we do the code changes, and like we do have repositories. Like repositories, I'll explaining you what is this later on. But you can say now like it's folder we will create. So in a folder we can create like many branches, and we can create more than one, two, three, four repositories we can create. And like other than this, like now we are going to create the organization first. And here we will have this PPT also. So I'll share you this PPT also. Okay, I am giving you this link over the chat. So you if you want to sign in or sign up now, then you can do it. Yeah, this is the link. So you are seeing this dashboard. I am going to here to the click on this, like here on my username. So you will see this organization have already created. So what we are going to do, we are going to create one new organization. So we will be clicking on create organization. So these all are the paid one. So we need to go for this create a free organization. So yes, here you will see that we will be giving all the required details to set up our organization name and all. Yes, so I'm just giving you an overview how to create the organization and repository. So I'm just giving a name randomly, that is organization name. It's xyz.com. Yeah, it's already taken. Yeah, so this is the organization name. It is taking, and here you need to click on my personal account, and then you need to verify this puzzle and accept this terms and condition, and all the things are okay. Here automatically your email ID will come, which from which you will be signing up, and all the things are okay. So we are doing next. Yes, so we have created this organization abcz.com. So it is asking for or add organization members. So right now we are not adding the members here. So it is just like we can click on complete setup. Yeah. So now you will see this abcz.com is created. And if we will check, it will come here. Oh, where it is. This is go to view organization. So here we have created the organization, and now we are ready to create the repositories. Like repositories is just like when we are creating the API. So for one API, we can create the one repository, and in one repository, we can create or we can put the, two or three APIs as well. So it depends on the organization, and it depends on the like your project manager and all, like how they are doing it. So we will take the example here that in one repository, we will having the one application code base. Okay. And yes, like one application, like it is just like if you are having any application like system API or experience API or like process API. So we have created the organization. Now we are going to create the repositories. So like before this, I want to give the idea like why we are doing this, why we are creating the repositories, and like why we are putting our application and code base over here, and what is the use of it. Like like if someone is working in any organization or like he or she just want to keep the data safe. Like if someone is working, like developers are working, and they need to save their code, and they need to save their applications, and as well as like they are doing some changes in any application today, and like later on they want to add some new features and additional files, and you can say new features and code changes they just want to do, then they can do it. And here, like through GitHub, uh, uh, which is like can say it's a source control manager. So like like from here can control our all the code base. Okay. So basically this we are having for our history. So it contains the history of our code, like what is the code we have today, and we have done some changes, and like other like after this we are just doing the commit. And then like we can see, for example, we did some changes on 1st October in our code, and then we just want to see like what's the code changes we have done in 3rd October and 4th October. So we can see here like it has all the data with date and time. So it has all the history records here. So that is why we are using it. And we can just clone it. So we can clone it in our local. So all the developers use just like GitHub, and there are many SCM in markets and popular one is GitHub and Bitbucket. Okay. And other than that, like we will say, imagine that you have your application, and now you uploaded some new code in your app. For example, you added a new feature, and now your application breaks. Okay. So how will you see that? Like your and now your application is getting break, and like before 1 week it is running smoothly. So how will you see? And you wish that like you just want your application before 1 week, and you just want to see that code you have what you made the changes before 1 week. So through GitHub repositories, and like what we do the code changes, and then so through the history you can see, and you can clone that particular like particular code that you did some commit there. So you can download that. So uh, let's your app is not running anymore like it was before. So before saving the history of your project with date and time, like yes, I just already explained this. So what we are going to do, we are just going to create the repositories. So it is showing you can create the repository here and from here also, like this and this. So we are just creating new repository. Yeah, so you can see here this organization we have already created. So this is showing as a owner, like organization name, and repository name we have to give. So it's up to us, like what the name we just want to give. Like it depends on the like your manager and uh, like what the name they just want to give the repository. But here, like, we are the owner, so we are just giving the name. And for the example, we are just taking an API name like a system API. Yeah. And description wise, we are choosing this as a private only, and we need to click this add a readme file, and all the things are okay here. And we'll click on create repository. Yeah, so we have created this repository. And let me show you this PPT. Like, GitHub is a platform version, control and collaboration. It allows developers to track the changes of code, and work in teams in the same code base. So we have already done this, like creating the organization. And here we took the example of abc.com, but here we have created abcz.com. And now I will be explaining you, like, invite team members and other than this. So I'll share you this PPT also. We have already created the repository and permissions. Yeah. So here we have created this, and now I'll be explaining you how we will be creating the branches here. So these are the branches, like you can see this is the main branches. So here it is showing automatically, by default it is showing main branch, but we can edit it to master branch. So like mostly you will see in the projects that they are using master branch. Okay, this is nothing but we just rename it. So let's see how we can rename it. Like, go to the settings. Like, we have already created the repository, and now we are going to settings. This is our repository name, and we can rename it from here also. So this is the main branch, and we can rename it. So we are renaming it to master. Mhm. And now refresh it. Yeah. So we didn't create any branch. Main branch, main branch is here. It was here automatically. We just renamed it. So now we will be creating the branches. So for branch, I'll do go to master, and here view all branches. Okay, so you can see here new branch. Okay, so we are just clicking on this new branch, and then we will rename it. So basically what we do, and what you will see in the most of the projects, they will have, first of all they will have the master branch, and then they will have the development branch, and other than this they will be having release branch, like release 1, release 2, release 3. So they will be having many branches like this. So it depends up to the project, like how many release branch are there. And from every release branch we will be creating a feature branch. Okay, so I can show you from here. Like, first of all we will be having master branch, and then we will be having development branch. And then we will be having release. Release, we will be having one, two, or three. It depends on the project. Like release one, release two, release three, like this. And from release one, like we will be having feature branch. So yes, so these are the, and this is the development branch, this is the release branch, and this is the feature branch. So mainly, like mostly what developers do, they do on this feature branch, and they do the changes. Like it is just like they'll create the feature branch from release branch. I'll be explaining this over the portal, like this over the platform. And feature branch, what we will do, like if we are doing the any changes in our code, if we are doing some changes in our mule application, then we need to commit the code. And after the committed, when after the committing, when we were pushing the that code. So I'll be explaining all these things, how we will do commit and how we will do push and pull. So when we will do the this like feature branch, so then we will be merging this feature to release branch. It is just like that. So it is like push. We do the CP here. It is just like code push. Okay, so these are the branches. So here we will see we have created only master, and now we will be creating development branch. So I'm just naming it to dev. So dev branch we are creating under the master only. Okay, because there is no other branch. So we are just creating from the master only. So create new branch. Okay, it is fine. And now again, like here, as I explained you, we will be creating release 1, release 2, release 3. So here I am creating only this like release branch, and from release we will be creating feature. Okay, and this release branch we will be creating from dev, not from the master. Go to new branch, and then here you will see the option. Yes, now you'll see the option. So branch name we are just giving release 1. We are just, and release branch we are creating from dev, not from master. So this one. So here we have created the release 1. Okay, and now from release 1 we will create one more branch, that is feature. Like I hope you are understanding. If you are having any doubt, then you may ask the question with Pallavi, or you can ask the question here also. So here we are going to create feature branch. So here we are creating feature 1.0 from the release branch. Yeah, so why we have created this feature 1.0? Because in one release there can be 2 or 3 feature branch. So we are just naming it to 1.0. So if another developer wants to create any branch from release 1, then that developer can name it to 1.1 or 1.2. Okay, so we are done with the creating the organization and creating the repository. So repositories wise, we have created only one repository, and we have created here branches like feature, release, and dev. Okay, so this is okay, all the things, and now you can see like this is the organization, and here this is your repository, and in the repository you have only this file now, like readme file. And again, so we are done with this, and now we are just moving to GitHub desktop. So for that, yeah, you can see this link desktop.github.com. I'm just clicking on this. Yeah, so I have already downloaded like this. So I'm just giving you this link so you can download it. So when you will download this, then like you will be open up with this interface. Like I have already these branches. So what do you need to do? That you have already created an organization, and in one organization you have created one repository, and in one repository you have some branches. That's fine. So we are going here, and wait a second, we need to refresh it. I'm just closing this, and again I'll be open this. Yo. So you will see here what abcz.com. Yeah, this is clone repository, create repository. So clone repository, we have to clone it with the help of GitHub desktop. So we will be clicking on this and refresh it. And here you will see your organization name, which we have created recently. Like this is, we find it abcz.com. With this organization we have created in GitHub, and why we are seeing it here with the same credential. If you will be signing in GitHub desktop, and you will again this clicking on this clone repository, then and after the refreshing, the same organization will be appear here with the same repository. And what you need to do, you need to clone it. So we will click on this, and here we will choose the path, like we are cloning this repository into our local. So when we are
Anna,
doing this, yeah, please.
you are sharing the wrong screen.
Sorry.
I'm only seeing your web, not like the desktop app.
Volume,
is
I think.
is my voice breaking up?
No, you are sharing the wrong screen.
Sorry. I'm
Sorry,
available. I'm waiting.
we are sharing the wrong thing, like
The wrong screen. Yeah.
like what, can you please let me know?
I'm only seeing the website, like your browser.
Okay, can you please type in, because I cannot
Okay.
hear you properly. Yeah,
Okay.
Joy, I cannot hear you properly. Please write it. Wrong screen. Okay. Pallavi, is this the wrong screen? I have opened this page, live drawing. Pallavi, are you listening?
Yes, yes, Anam. I am able to see like a live drawing
Live
and
drawing
yes,
abcc.com page
yes, yes,
and
yes.
this page.
The
Like
desktop. Yes.
Joy, you need to like rejoin this call. I hope there is some problem with your network or something because Pallavi is getting all the things correctly. Joy, if you are speaking something, then you are mute. Okay, now you can see it. Okay, fine. Okay. Whenever there is a problem, just let me know, okay? Yeah, so what I was telling to you, okay, I am explaining it again. And like we have left with few minutes, so I'll go in a bit hurry. So this is the clone repository. When you will download this, I have shared you the link like githubdesktop.com. When you will download this, then you will be open up with a page like this. Here you will not get this customer Pappy app, which is already one. Here in the left side, you will get like these option. Uh, these option you'll get clone repository, create new repository, add existing repository. So we are not doing any of these two, we are doing the clone repository because we have creating the repository already in our platform. Okay, so just need to clone repository, refresh button, you will get your organization with repository name here, just select it, and then you will give the local path because we are cloning this repository into our local system. Then we need to give the path. Okay, so I'm just giving the path like local c user act downloads, and like I'm just giving new folder to demo. So
Anam,
this is the
actually, I am unable. Actually, your screen is stuck. Like, I am able to see only this github.com/abcz system API.
uh, yeah, that is fine. I am here only on this page on GitHub desktop. I am on this page. Like, can you see it? I have selected abcz.com. Can you
No,
see it now?
ABCZ.
Uh, dash.com/system dash API. I have
API.
selected like, yeah. Are you seeing this? I am just rotating my mouse.
No.
Okay, there's
Can you
some
can you do it
problem, I
again?
think.
Can you do
Yeah,
it again once?
yeah,
Yes, 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 yes,
yeah. It is fine now.
yes,
Are
yes.
you all able to see correctly? Like now I have just click on add and then I'm clicking on clone repository. I have just selected this organization and repository and I'm just giving the path now. This is user act downloads.
No, no, it's not visible. Where are you?
I think there is some problem
Where
with.
you are giving path and yeah,
Hmm.
unable to see.
Okay, I think there's some problem in my network issue. I am rejoining. Okay, give me few seconds. I'm rejoining.
Okay.
Hi, I am going to share my screen again. Let me know once it is visible to you.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, now it is visible.
Yes.
Okay. So we were on this page, like
Yes. Now it's
github.com.
visible. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything that you said in the chat? Okay. See it. So again, this is clone repository, and you will select this organization which we have created earlier with this repository. Only this repository we have created over the platform, and now we are just giving the path. So you can give the path on your local demo. So I have selected this folder. So we will be cloning this repository into this path. Okay. So whatever the file we have created there, it should be here in this path. Okay. So we will just see it. Yes. And here we will see all the branches like we have cloned it into our local, and here we will see what are the branches we have created in our GitHub platform. So it will be here, like all the branches are here. That is dev we have created, and then release one, and then feature 1.0. Okay, so here what we are creating, like what we are choosing, this origin feature point zero, because mostly developer, when they do the work, they do all the code changes in their feature branch. Okay, so like here we have done with this, like organize, creating the organization, creating the repository, creating the branches, and clone it into local, and here cloning into local, giving the path. You can choose the branches here in whatever branch you want to merge the code. So we have just, in what branch, sorry, we need to commit our code, so we have choose this. So now we are checking in our local that we have already cloned a repository, so we are just going to check it, have we got or not. Like this is demo system API, this is the repository, it has come here, like this is the timing. So readme file, that readme file which we have created over the GitHub browser, so this readme file is here now, means we have cloned it successfully in our local. Okay, so yes, we have done with all these things. Like yeah, one more thing, just inviting the member. I'm just going to explain this. And here, branch, creating the branches, cloning the repository using git clone, and this commit push. Okay, I'll do it. Pull compare. Okay, merging branches, step by step git forward. Fine. So uh, what I'm going to do, I am just showing you this how we can invite the member here. Okay. Wait a second, from where we need to click? Yeah, this actually, this is the option. Yeah, these are the branches. And here we need to give the, yeah, it's people. Yeah, so here we will click on repository and then you will see here there is an option people. So we will be clicking on this and here we will be inviting the members. So what we are going to do here, if I am inviting the member here, like search by username, full name or email address. So uh, if you will be giving your email address here, then I will be inviting you in this organization. So whatever the code changes I will do in our repository, then you can see that code. Okay, and you can download it. So there is the operations like read it and write it. So for the write it, I like there should be owner. Okay, just give me one email ID that I am inviting you in this repository as a member. So can you please share your email address? So I will be inviting you. Okay. Yeah, here. So I'll click on invite. Yes. So I was explaining this only. If I will be I will be inviting you as a member, then you can only read this code and you can download this code. Okay. But if I am giving you the access as a owner, then you can do the code changes in my code. Like so I don't think like anyone can make you a owner here. For the owner, what you can do, you will be creating your organization and you will be creating your repository, and whatever the code changes you will do, that is up to you. But if anyone like you want the code from anyone, then they will make you as a member invitation. Okay, so I am making you as a member. Like in this repository we do not have anything, any code right now, but I am giving you an example, like someone will make you a member only. So as a member I am inviting you. Okay, and now you'll get the invitation over this email. So you need to accept it. So when you will accept it, then you will see that this is the organization abcz.com. Then you will see in your GitHub browser. So have you received any email verification or email invite? Yeah, so you need to accept that. If you will accept that, then you will see whatever the repository I have created here. So same repository will be showing to you. But whatever the API I will be creating there, this will be showing to you that you can download, but you cannot do the commit changes here. It is just like you cannot do any kind of addition there, like editing. Okay. So I hope you are clear with all the things. I have covered almost all the things. And this is like there is one more thing which is pending, like commit push. Okay, so for that I'm just creating one simple API. Okay, for that I will be I will explain the commit and push. Create organization, repository, branches, clone, commit, push, pull. So these are pending. It will take a few minutes only. Pallavi, if we are exceeding from 4 to 5 minutes, that is okay, na?
Yes, yes, Anna.
Okay, okay. Yes, so in Anypoint platform, we will create a demo project. Okay. and we will create a simple API, and through GitHub we will see that how it is working. And like let's see, I'll be creating one mule project, and yeah, I am giving the name demo1. Okay, and yes, like this is the thing, when we need to sync our project with the GitHub, then we need to give the same path in which we have cloned our project. Okay, so I am just choosing the same path. Like these are the things we which will you need to pay the attention. So act and downloads demo system API here. So we will select the same path. Okay, then finish it. Yeah, so you will say here like system API feature 0.0. So we have created this project, and the and our path is same. Okay, so let's quickly, we are just creating a simple mule application, and here. So this is fine. Host port is 8081, host is this. Okay, the path we are giving test. Okay, in payload we are just giving status checked. So we have just created it, and now we are deploying it. Yeah, meanwhile you can see we have created here like download demo. Like earlier there was only one file, that is readme. Okay, but when we have created the project, then all the files are here, like source, target, class path, get ignore. All the files are here. Okay, and that is okay. I am just creating it, but all the files are already here. Okay, so now you can see here in GitHub desktop, like yeah, these are the codes. Like these are our application. Okay, so here we do commit. Like we have created, and now we need to see in which branch we have to commit our code. That I told you that most of the developers they work on the feature branch, and it depends on the company to company or project to project. So here we are just taking this feature branch, so we are committing this code into feature branch. So same organization abcz.com and this repository this. So I'm just committing this commit. So commit to feature 1.0. Here are the description you can give. Okay, I'm not giving here any description. So we have committed our code. Okay, and what is we seeing here, this is push origin. So when we will click on this, our code and all the files will be creating into our GitHub platform. Okay, so what we are just doing, you can do push origin from here and from here also. Okay, just doing that. It is taking some time. Yeah, and it is done. Okay, now we are going to here. This is, so all the files should be here. Okay, so we will see that these are the repository. So we have created only one repository, that is system API. We will click on that. Okay, yeah, and one, like we have to do like compare and pull request. We have to push the request from here, but we have to pull the request from here also. Then it will take all the files and all the codes. So compare, pull request, commit. Okay, so for that yeah, this is the commit, and we are just creating the pull request. So from here we do the code merge pull request or something. So now what we can do, this branch has no conflicts with the base branch, that's okay. Merge pull request, so merge it, confirm merge, confirm. Yeah, so we have done this. Now we are, like you will see all the files are here which we have created in Anypoint Studio, like source, docs, and this readme was previously was here only, mule artifact and pom. So almost I have covered all the things. Okay, so if you have any confusion or any doubt, then you can take a doubt session for this. Okay, and I have completed this, so here only I am just giving you the PPT. Is that okay that I'll be sharing in WhatsApp group? This PPT I will be sharing in the WhatsApp group, and all the required links I have shared here only. I think that's okay, Pallavi. Like I have covered all the things.
Yes, Anam. Yes, Anam.
Okay now? Yeah. Okay then, like we have done with this session. Okay. Thank you all. Yeah.
Thanks.